One guy came in, another one, just a guy by himself.
Yeah.
Came in looking all disheveled, and his wife had just left him with the kids. I mean, that's what he said.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But he said his wife just left him, his kids just left him, and he's hasn't been sexually active with her in a while. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go. Like, I got this number from a friend. I'm gonna go find after this. You know, I'm getting a drink before I go meet this woman. And we're at a motel or whatever. And I'm like,
Oh, he got himself a hooker.
yeah, I guess so. I was like, damn, dude. Like, times are hard. I guess. I don't know.
Dude, if your wife just left you, your kids aren't talking to you, and you're at the bar drinking and then going to get a hooker, I think you should start making some better decisions.
Yeah, like you gotta look inwards, my man. Look inwards. But that's probably one that I can think of off the top.
That's
'cause
pretty crazy. Yeah.
There's a lot.
If you have any more that you want to share, please
mean-
do. But that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, we had another. This was like early days of the first location. We had this couple that allegedly they came from Connecticut. They came all the way from Connecticut
To come
see. Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm who am I to say no? I'm like, all right, cool. And then they show up and just they just already seem like the fact that they're like, it took so long to get here, and we are so tired, and we just need, you know, this didn't come out right, and we just needed a place to go. And I was like, well, you came all the way to Long Island, and you're complaining. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How could you possibly be mad at me, but you were the one who chose to drive all the way here from Connecticut? That's why I was like, whatever you say,
Yeah.
you know?
And they were taking it out on you because
Yeah.
the drive was long and they were annoyed.
Like, I drove all the way over here, and like I gotta wait for a table. I'm like, yeah, you didn't make a reservation. You didn't, you know.
Yeah.
And people, I feel like people just want to argue about things,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm like I said, I'm trying to be helpful, and you're yelling at me because you decided to drive all the way over here.
Right.
So, I
And
don't know.
our restaurant was busy.
Yeah.
You didn't make the
Reservation. You were just like, hey, let's just drive 40 miles or however far it is to Connecticut to come all the way here. And I was like, well, we're
And you
glad you made
accept
it.
how it is, yeah.
We're glad you made it, but take it easy.
What would be like the weirdest drink somebody's ever ordered from you in your bartending career?
I don't know. These days, people show up from different places, or they'll like, they have been somewhere, and then they'll come here, and they'll be like, oh, can you make me a trash can? Make me, you know, they'll just start rattling off names of
Yeah.
like, make me a Godzilla. And I'm like, what is that? They're like, oh, I had it in Japan. I'm like, bro, we're in Huntington, New York. Like, I don't know what the hell a Godzilla is.
They had a Godzilla in Japan?
I guess so. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. But people just, I don't know, people making things up. Some lady one time, I don't know, pickle people are crazy. I don't know if you're a pickle guy, but I made a drink
I'm
for
not.
someone.
My girl is, though, and
Oh, my
she's
God.
crazy. So
I made a drink one time, and somebody asked me to add pickle juice to it.
Yeah.
And I was like, is everything all right? Are you like, is everything okay at home? Like, who hurt you? Like, why are you doing this? But they liked it, and they tipped me, so I was like,
yeah.
cool.
That's when
I
my
guess.
girl gets the dirty martini, but with pickle juice instead of olive
That's
juice.
insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm not a pickle guy. I don't even like
I don't know.
pickles.
People are obsessed with pickles. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't need that brine in my life.
But supposedly it's good for you. Like if you're a drinker and stuff, like it's
guess so.
hydrating. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't like it, but people do push it. And then food order, same kind of question. Like what's the weirdest food order, combo, mix up, you know,
I mean,
that you've seen someone make?
people think we serve pizza here for some reason. You know, just because we have an extensive menu, they'll show up and be like, yeah, let me get a pepperoni slice, side of fries. I'm like, what? La Piazza's down the block, dude. This is not the place.
You guys don't have pizza at all?
No,
like not
no
even like
pizza.
little stuff?
No
They're
pizza,
just
no
making up
flatbread. Yeah,
something?
I was like, where did you see that?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I thought you guys did a lot of different stuff. I'm like, yeah, on the menu.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just whip up a pizza for you. Other thing, going back to the pickle thing, there's crazy pickle people that are like, they'll get a burger or they'll get a chicken sandwich or they'll get tacos or whatever, and they'll be like, can I get a side of pickles? I'm like, to just munch on? Like, I don't understand why you want to ruin your palate like that. But people love that shit. Couldn't be me.
Yeah. Hey, whatever they want to order, if they're paying for it, who cares, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely you get some like weird combos that people make up in their head and like.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, you can do this, right? I'm like, said who?
Yeah.
Said who?
But I love that, like ordering something that's not even on the menu.
Yeah.
Can I get pizza? Like.
Yeah, this isn't In-N-Out. There's no secret menu.
Right.
There's no nothing like that. I don't know where you're getting this from, man.
But even like In-N-Out, like their secret menu is very simple.
Yeah.
It's like combining like fries with their burgers and shit, you know, like it's not even they're not adding pizza, you know,
Shout out
secret.
In-N-Out.
Yeah. Well, no shout outs In-N-Out. I'm taking back his shout out.
Oh, no
Get a
shout-out.
location over here in New York and then I'll shout you guys
Yeah.
out.
Or Whataburger. I'll take a Whataburger.
Yeah, Texas. I had a great time at Whataburger one time in Texas.
Oh, the honey chicken biscuit for breakfast? Oh, my God. I'm going to talk to them. We got to do that for the daytime.
Yeah.
Sorry, Whataburger. We're taking it. We're
Stealing
taking it.
And what's a menu item that you guys have that sounds crazy but always wins people over? Because I know you guys got some fun twists.
Yeah, I mean, the ramen, like I said before, the ramen stir fry is probably one of them where they expect it in like a broth or something, and then it shows up and it looks gorgeous. And I was like, I told you. The tostada burrito bowl is also really good. They think it's just like some salad, and then it shows up. It's got a nice like crispy shell, like one of those shells.
You deep fry the whole thing.
Yep, and then it's just like rice and beans and guac and your choice of like chicken.
Did they do it with a ladle?
No, they just make it. They literally just pile everything. Once
No,
they make
like when they deep fry the bowl.
Oh, it's there's like a. It's not a ladle. It's like it looks like a basket, and it like forms it.
Yeah.
It's a specific thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, they're magicians back there. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I
seen
used
it
to
one
see
time, I
people
was
do
like,
it with a ladle. Like they'd put the tortilla in the fryer and just push down with a ladle. And
But it's a big one. That's why I'm saying a ladle wouldn't even cover it.
Oh, so it's like
it looks almost like the shape of like a coffee filter.
Okay,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
bigger, and it's like a
Sheesh.
metal wire, like a frame, and they just put it in there, and that thing comes out looking crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, cool. Yeah, some good stuff to try when you're here.
oh, dude, it never ends. Trust me.
But those are like two things that like people sound weird to people.
Yeah.
I remember like first time I ever tried peanut butter on a bacon cheeseburger. I was like, nah. But I love peanut butter, but I'm like, nah, I can't. And then I tried it. It changed my life.
Yeah.
Peanut butter
Unfortunately-
bacon burger.
Unfortunately, I am allergic.
Oh,
I
it's
have,
peanuts?
I have weak genes, so
Yeah.
that's not. I would rather do. I mean, people do it all the time, but I'm a big about putting an egg,
Yeah.
a little
Oh,
bacon,
yeah.
egg, and cheeseburger.
Hell yeah.
It's
Hangover
delicious.
burger.
Always. The
Yep.
best.
For sure. I feel like a bacon, egg, and cheese in New York is almost like it's more than just a bacon, egg, and cheese.
a
You
whole-
always
it's-
got
it-
like your ham, your
It's the holy grail.
sausage, your turkey
Yeah.
bacon, your whatever.
It's the holy grail. I used to work before getting into the bar business. I worked in a deli for like 9 years, and I would be on the grill back there, just crushing it.
Yep.
And just something about a bacon, egg, and cheese, man. It's just people from out of state don't get it, and it's like a foreign concept to them. They're like, "Oh, let me get an egg sandwich. Maybe we can put some bacon on there." I'm like, "No, you're here.
Yeah, it's a
You're gonna get
BECSPK.
Yeah. Sometimes hot sauce too. You could throw some
Ooh,
hot
yeah.
sauce on
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I like a bacon, egg, and cheese with a hash brown on it.
Same.
You get a crispy hash brown, with
Yep.
toasted roll. Oh, slaps. We're losing recipes, man.
Yeah.
Everything's too expensive now.
That's
Back
true.
in the day, you go to the bodega, that'll cost you $5. It's like
Not
10
even. Yeah.
yeah, not even. It would be like $3.50, something like that. And
Now with the hash brown, it's like
oh my God,
$11.
Yeah, oh, crazy. Corporate America ruining everything.
Yeah. Well, they say like the youth today is not drinking, but
Yeah.
then like I saw it explained where they were saying they're pricing everybody
Yeah.
out. You know,
Private
like
equity, man.
yeah, the youth has to buy an $11 egg sandwich when they used
Yeah.
to buy a $3.50. They don't have the money to go out and drink anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
The price of just a regular bottle of tequila, going to the liquor store, you get a regular bottle of tequila. It's, especially if it's got a name attached to it, you're paying $50, $60, $70 for
Yeah.
a regular sized bottle of tequila. And it's nuts. I'll just get a 6-pack, stay home.
sure.
But no, please come to Street to Table. I will make you a good drink.
Yeah.
And it won't cost that much, I promise.
No, this place seems like it has like it's very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Good food, nice bar, and like how much would the Belmont, or how much are you gonna price it at?
I'd probably say somewhere around like $13, $14. That's
Which is
usually
extremely fair.
for a specialty cocktail. Yeah,
That's
somewhere around there.
extremely fair. Yeah, I would pay that in a heartbeat. No
That's
problem.
kind of where most of the price points for the cocktails. I would say around $13, $14. You know.
Yeah.
Anything, you want doubles or you want more alcohol in that, that's on you.
Right.
But that's our base.
That's another thing we should hit on. When people ask, can you make it stronger? Or like, is there any alcohol in this? But then they don't expect to get charged more.
No, yeah, that's crazy. It's like, yo, can you throw an extra shot in there? I'm like, you got extra shot money? Because I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it, absolutely. And even like we make the pouches, and there's 3.5 ounces of alcohol in there, which is pretty solid. That's
3.5 shots.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
It's a lot. And people will drink it and be like, oh, can you throw another shot in here? I'm like, dude, do you know how much alcohol's in there right now? Like, you must have I just think people are alcoholics. They
I'm
must not
I'm
taste
happy
alcohol.
to throw the extra shot in there.
Yeah.
If you got a strong,
Yeah.
no problem. But it's not for free. Everything is priced out accordingly.
Yeah.
There was this many mixers. There's this much puree.
Yeah.
There's this much. So we have a price for these drinks.
Yeah.
Giving you the extra shot, it's a business.
Yeah.
You don't get to go
They get so mad that you're going to charge them extra. I'm like, yeah, definitely. But it's going to cost you.
You go to the gas station, you get 10 gallons of gas. You don't say, hey, can you just give me 11?
Yeah.
No.
I've seen it talked on your podcast before about the frozen drinks, too. That's why I'll never, ever do frozen drinks because...
You guys don't do frozens here?
No frozens.
Nice.
No, if I have to stop what I'm doing to use the blender, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no matter how much alcohol you put in there and then you blend it, no one will ever be satisfied with the amount of alcohol in there. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's like watery. I'm like, brother, it's ice in there. It's blended up ice. What do you expect?
You ever go out to Fire Island?
Sometimes. I know they got the rocket fuels out.
Because I bartend there in the summer.
Oh, really?
I bartend out in Ocean Beach. And
I haven't been in a while.
it's that's like the good fix-it for, the rocket fuel because
Yeah.
you're putting 151 and amaretto as a floater.
Yeah.
So, the people see that
Yeah.
on top. And then, you
Everything
don't
after-
get those complaints about there's not enough alcohol because they see it visually.
With your own eyes, see